I know it has been a weird uh I don't even know how to explain it. This whole last year has been absolutely nuts. Um, YouTube is still a passion of mine. YouTube is still something I want to do, but gosh, with everything that's happened this last year, um, with this move that we have made to Alaska, this is officially my new office. I need to put up some stuff. Right behind me eventually will go a like a hide a bed for guests and going kind of with a more modern theme. I'll, you know, post a picture of it right here of kind of where it's at so far, but it's very simple. Went gray, black, and white. Gonna kind of display the cameras. Um, Catching up with the new job. You know, my husband's getting settled with his job, and we're still learning the area. And whew, just wait till you guys see the moving vlog because you'll get a sense of what just a little bit of what we went through to get here, and it kind of destroyed us a little bit. Just financially and mentally and physically, we're just exhausted still, and it's been about a month since we have arrived. Um, don't mind the totes back here. That's just holding on to the wireless extenders and whatnot, so I can, get online and post these to you guys. But I can't wait to share what new things are coming to the channel, some new and exciting things, and I hope that I can get back on here and answer some questions for you guys. It is next on my to-do list, which I'll be addressing at the end of this video, but first thing I want to talk about is an exciting new intro that you'll be seeing to our walkthrough videos. That was made by a very dear friend and someone I would consider family. He was one of my brother's best friends, Brian. He actually, out of the goodness of his heart, right like in our last week of moving, came by and not only made like a video for my husband while, he rode his motorcycle, which turned out to be so freaking cool, by the way. He also took the time to create a new YouTube intro for me to kind of show this new step in another direction when it comes to continuing the YouTube channel, but showing that we are doing better, we're striving to do better and get you better quality and more options and more help when it comes to learning your camera and everything else. But you know what? Let me just show you guys how awesome this video came out. It is just amazing. Yeah, no, totally different from the previous intro that me and my husband spent a lot of time doing glitter over my phone to create that effect and all this. This is a whole nother level. Brian is an amazing videographer. He's really great with whatever he does. But if you are in California and you want some awesome videos done, he has been doing a lot of car videos. That's kind of like where he started getting into it. Clearly, he can do anything, including an awesome YouTube intro. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put his information right here on the screen so you guys can check him out social media wise. Hit him up. He's a busy guy, so be patient with him because clearly his talent speaks for itself. And another huge thank you to Brian. I can't wait for this to be part of my videos moving forward. Another really exciting thing that I would love to offer you, my Shutterbugs, my viewers, is a opportunity to have your questions answered faster. So I know that a lot of you have left comments on videos for the last several months, and I have not had the chance to get back to them. And again, I'm going to be addressing that at the end of this video as well. But I know that it's also difficult when it comes to watching YouTube videos because it's very one-sided, right? It's me talking directly to you. You have to pause through it, find your way through the camera. And if you have questions, all you have is that comment box. Well, when I was in California, I was doing one-on-one tutorials with people that needed more hands-on help. And now I'm opening it up to all of you nationally, worldwide, if you speak English, because that's pretty much my extent. But if you speak English, if you have an internet connection, and you need help with your camera, you have special questions, maybe you just want to learn, the generics of photography, your manual modes, your, using flash, using metering, using, all these little things. Or maybe you want some more like hands-on help with your camera specifically, maybe a one-on-one walkthrough. So while we're walking through your camera, you can ask questions directly to me. Or maybe you need help archiving your pictures. Maybe your desktop doesn't have a background anymore. It's so covered in icons. Maybe you need help knowing the proper way to archive, the proper way to save your images. Maybe you need help editing your images. Maybe you need an image edited. Okay, I do Photoshop too. So maybe you need an old family picture edited or something like that. I am open for business. I want to help you. So I'm going to also put over here, I'm going to put my information up. The best way to get a hold of me is either through email, which you can find under my About section on my YouTube page, or you can check out my designated Instagram profile for tutorials. And if you happen to be in Alaska, we can talk about getting together, but otherwise I'm opening myself up to video calls, and I will be charging for those, of course, not free. My time is worth a little bit of something. But I'm happy to work with you guys on what you guys can afford to make sure that you guys are getting the help you need and the questions answered. So feel free to send me a message on Instagram. Let's, get together. Let's get those questions answered, especially if they're urgent or you're just itching to have a one-on-one conversation versus just yelling at me on your monitor and I can't hear you. So, but yes, check out my Instagram, reach out to me there. I feel that's the best way to keep everybody updated when it comes to the one-on-one tutorials. And otherwise, I'll get to the comments as soon as I can. Also, K&F, a company, which I'll show you guys here. Let's see. K&F actually reached out to me, K&F Concepts, reached out to me and said, hey, we like your YouTube channel. We want to know if you want to check out any of our gear. And well, you do get several hits, like I've gotten jewelry or spyware for your family and stuff like that. I really only choose companies that have anything to do with what I'm talking about on the channel. At least I try to. When it came to K&F Concepts, I gave them a heads up. I said, look, I'm happy to look at your gear, but know that I'm going to be honest with my viewers. I am going to tell you guys my honest thoughts. I'm going to, give you a comparison if I can to something that's more like name brand versus what they're making. And I told them, I said, as long as you can, be confident in your product so I can be fully honest with that, I am absolutely happy to take a look at what you got. What do you want me to review first? So they actually they have sent me the 20-liter K&F Concept Beta backpack. Now, I told them, I said, look, and I am going to do a whole video on this, by the way. This is just a little sneak peek for you guys. They come in 4 different colors, comes in black, blue, this green here, and orange. And I was like, you know what? I got enough black bags. Give me something with a little bit of color. And I'm loving this army green. It holds up to 46 pounds worth of gear, and it is water and tear resistant with high grade nylon. And I'll give more details in the review video that will be coming soon. But I gotta say, with my first impressions of this backpack, I mean, the feel of the nylon itself, I was like, this feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap. It does have back access. I love that it is much more street. It doesn't obviously look like a camera backpack, which is always something that I'm looking for because I feel like so many backpacks look either like camera backpacks where it's very obvious, or, I mean, no offense to you men, but a lot of these backpacks just look very tactical, right? And this at least looks like it's kind of cute. It's satchel-like, you know, it's very street. I know that I could go to Anchorage and wear this in the city and it not obviously look like, hey, that's a camera backpack, unless I had my tripod strapped to the front, which it does have straps for that. What I do love, let me go ahead, I'm going to open it up here, that I was like pleasantly surprised. By the way, it also has side access to pull your camera out. And it does have some room in the top with dividers. Oh, that's where my lunchbox went. I was looking for that. And then if you open up the back here, and I take my lunchbox out because I don't need that. Opening up the back, it's nice because they give you the dividers to just kind of set it in your own. They have extra pockets and straps up here. It does come with a waterproof bag, even though this is water resistant. It does have this bag that you can slip over the backpack itself. And I don't know if you guys can see this in the video cam, but it has these label pockets for cards and batteries. And I'm like, that I actually haven't seen in a backpack before. And it's part of the flip out door to get your camera gear. And it also comes with the ability to hold your laptop up to, I believe it's like 15.6 inches. I'll get you some accuracy on that in the video itself, plus some great breathable straps. I can't wait to test this thing out. I haven't put my gear in it quite yet. This is quite literally right out of the shipping box. But just my first impressions of it, I was impressed enough. My first impressions of it were enough for me to sign on with their affiliate program. And I am sure that you guys would be happy with these bags too. I mean, look at their site as well. Their site offers a lot. They have tripods, they have lens filters, lens adapters, they have other camera bags too, rather than the satchel. They even sell like surveillance cameras and trail cameras. They sell binoculars, so I'm hoping that I can try out some of their other gear and see if it's just as impressive on the first go around as this backpack. But I can't wait to share more of this backpack with you guys because I really think that for those that are looking for something that, again, isn't obviously a camera backpack, something that is very casual, something you could walk through the city with without, attracting too much attention, something that adds a little bit of variety and color, doesn't look like a hiking backpack necessarily. I think that this is a really cute option for anybody, really. So I can't wait to share more of it with you guys. But if you wanted to, if that alone was enough to convince you, they have given me a nice and special code, which I'll create a nice little commercial that I'll put on my videos to advertise their gear, or at least what I have so far. And if you guys are already convinced from there, you can go ahead, to K&F Concepts, go ahead and put the site here, as well as my 10% off code, Shutterbug, if you guys want to go ahead and check them out for yourselves. But keep an eye out for that review video, and I'll be mentioning that in future videos as well. Again, that's Shutterbug for 10% off for that. So a lot of exciting things happening with the channel. A lot of things that I'm excited to bring to you guys. And I'm hoping that on Tuesday, because that is my next day off. So hopefully I can find some time to jump on. I want to jump on live for you guys because I would like to go over my comments with you, the ones that I have not gone over yet, answer questions while I'm answering the questions on the comments. And if you happen to log on during that time, uh, ask your questions live. I'd be happy to, answer those questions for you guys and, uh, continue to grow and uh, help you guys out and just let me know what else you would like to see on the channel moving forward. It will be a little bit more tricky to get cameras these days, considering I'm not working for a camera shop anymore, but I have been reassured that some of my reps will try and help me out. And as long as you guys keep subscribing, because the subscriber count does count in that sense. So feel free to share my videos. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can check out the merch store, which is in my About tab. You can check out my merch shop, which is spreadshirt.com. And I have some products on there. Actually, I haven't been keeping tabs on it as much as I would like. And I noticed that somebody had bought one of the pouches here with the cheat sheet that I created back in July. So whoever bought that, I hope that it's something that you're enjoying, something that you like. I have water bottles on there that also have the Shutterbug 101 and the cheat sheet on the back. I have shirts. I have sweatshirts, things that I created there, but I do have a few items if you do want to support the channel. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link, which these days would really help. So even if you just want to buy me a cup of coffee, that would be incredible. So, but I mean, if you don't have anything to give, completely understand. Feel free to still answer your questions. Still happy to answer your questions and help you guys out. And until next time, or if you decide to log on Tuesday, which I hope I'll be able to get to do, until next time, keep your art for inspiration, Shutterbugs. Bye.